Hi, welcome to your reading for the week ahead. Um, Please note that I'm doing a totally new thing right now. So, should you catch this at a random time in your life, then God bless. Thank you for watching. And I hope that whatever it is that you're experiencing right now, you are feeling grounded and balanced through it. But for context, I am recording this in November 2025, and I have just recently recorded an intuitive channeling. Literally ended this live stream a few minutes ago. So just to put that out there, I'm beginning this format of pairing intuitive channelings with a week ahead reading. So if by chance this resonates enough with you, then please consider watching the intuitive channeling that I did a few minutes ago, as it may be relevant to what it is that you might need to know for your week ahead. I will link it in the description as like a supplement. Like I said, only if it resonates. I'll also give you some time now. I don't do this often in my videos, but I feel called to do this now in this reading to give you time to decide whether or not this resonates with you as far. The energy, the way I've delivered the message, how you feel watching the video, please tap into all of that. Not just through my content, but through all of the energy mystics, tarot readers, etc. It's very important that you look after and guard your energy, your awareness, what you pay attention to. Thank you again, because this in effect is you paying attention to me. So I hope that this reading does you justice. Let's see what is coming in the week for you. I'm feeling called to shuffle for 3 cards, lay them out, see what the energy brings, and then maybe shuffle 1 extra card. Yeah. I want it to be, it feels like it can be very brief, as it's highly likely that fate is going to take charge in your experiences during this week ahead. You may experience a lot of coincidences. Be aware of the symbols, patterns, synchronicities, not just in the 111s and 1212s of it, but as you see these synchronicities, allow them to be an inner invitation. Tap into how you feel in the moment you see those things. Either that or use those as an opportunity to lift your frequency up. So when you see it, find something to be grateful for, acknowledge God, acknowledge that you are protected and loved, even if just internally. Okay, I figured. So lots of cards fell out. Lots of intense chaos, maybe internally, well, likely internally, possibly in little bouts externally, where it may feel like you can't, like you are unable to, no. You're trying very hard. That's essentially what I'm getting. You're trying very hard. It feels like you may be finding it difficult to ground yourself right now. Like your head is turning a lot. Your awareness is shifting a lot. You know, you're looking at many things, processing many things, trying to take in many things, and it might feel a little bit, whoa, you know. Just 1 card, please. Okay, insistent. Okay, let's see. Right. Yeah. I tried to say 3 cards and general cards, and then, all right, so the Knight of Rods was your opening card. This is the frequency that I had felt into regarding that you're trying to, it feels like you're in a phase of your life right now where you're trying to find life in life. You're trying to live. You're trying to keep hopeful. You're trying to stay up. And you're doing a good job in that it's clearly changing your spirit. You may be going through, I'm feeling into the possibility of going through like the kind of changes where you do something, you add a change to your habits and lifestyle, and you see the results, you know? Exercising and seeing the way it changes your body, taking vitamins and seeing how it changes your energy. It feels like that's what you're experiencing. But I'm wondering why it's coming up. Anyway, we'll look into more of that. We'll see. Yeah, I've got beautiful cards. Then you have the Hierophant and the Eight of Discs, which I think, let's see. Yeah, I'm receiving a lot of resilience from you. And it's brilliant. But I think I may be resistant to it in this moment because I'm going through I'm processing, I process resilience with a defensiveness sometimes because I worry about being pushed to the edge. I worry about overexhaustion. Like, yes, wonderful to be resilient, but like, sometimes you can fall apart, but it's giving that you don't like that at all. And you're doing everything you can to not do that. And it's working, and it's going, more of how that works is going to come out in this week for you. Please consider being proud of yourself, like actually generating feelings of pride moment to moment. If gratitude list is your thing, please consider adding being grateful for your own inner strength and resilience, because you're a very strong person. And yeah, I'm so curious as to why this is an opening energy, because it doesn't really give much for you to do. It's just more like a congratulations and like, wow, you are a tree. You are an oak tree. And that's it. Like that's the message for the week. You're an oak tree, period. And then you have the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Discs, and the World, which I think feeds into the oak tree energy. In this efforts that you're putting in to try to like be well and be okay, I'm receiving a lot of look out for ancestral communication this week. Look out for ancestral connection and the way that you are influenced by the energetic shifts, the astrological shifts. If you are watching this near a full or new moon, please be aware of how you may change. Please be aware of how you feel. Please be aware in general, regardless of where you are in the astrological calendar, of the signals that come from your feelings of that the feelings. So you're doing a lot of like resilience work, it feels right now, but there may still be things that slip through the cracks. Please be aware of that, and please know that it's okay. It's okay for you to break down. Please, it's not even a matter of needing to forgive yourself for breaking down. Like, there's nothing to forgive. You are a very, very resilient person. You have been resilient for long enough in that there's something that's going to come to pass about this. It feels like something that used to feel emotionally taxing is going to stop feeling that way this week, which is great. It's amazing. There's a culmination of a lot of hard work. You may get like some kind of daps or accolades through your workplace. Like you may get a cool acknowledgement from the boss of your boss, from the CEO or the head of the company, which always feels good, getting daps and acknowledgements for that, for your hard work. You are a very, very hardworking person, not just for the workspace, but for your lineage in general. You are a very important facet of your lineage's evolution. You've been doing a lot of work in that, and I thank you because it's very important. Even if you may not feel or resonate or tap into the ancestral spiritual experience as much, to be able to hold this in regard, please know that you're doing it just by being yourself, and everything that you have done and sought out to stay balanced through, everything that you've worked to, the way that you have worked on your resilience is incredible through whatever it is that you have done. Your energy is very solid. Please pay attention to the earth signs in your life, or to the energy of the earth. Consider grounding, tree hugging. If there's any advice that you should need, I randomly suggest that you seek out the Capricorns in your life via the earth things, via any spiritual, emotional stuff. Seek out a Pisces. I think that very randomly it would alleviate you. It would be helpful in some way. The emotions, though, it feels like they must clear. Be open to crying. To cry and then to feel this afterwards. Yeah. There's a mind reset that's coming this week. If you've been like maybe going on some kind of 21-day meditation journey, what is to come is the results of that. Like, when you do that kind of thing, you make that kind of change, and you are so in the work of doing the thing that you've forgotten that, oh yeah, I'm actually doing this so that I can get clearer mental focus, or so that I can be a calmer person. You will realize that that happens. Pay attention to that. Like I'd mentioned in the intuitive channeling that I said I would link. I had said that there's a repetitive situation that I'd been trying to process, that I finally processed in the best way that I ever have. And I've been working so hard to do it. I've been so focused on my intention and on trying to stay spiritually grounded and true to myself, that I experienced I was able to finally respond with presence to the situation that brought out a constant reaction from me. And now that I've done it, and I've noticed how brilliantly I've done it, I feel really proud of myself. Firstly, very proud of myself. I feel exactly like this, actually, exactly like the Hierophant. And I can feel how this has changed my energy. A lot of energy work. This is all obviously also leading you or aligning you to bring in the gifts, abundance, general good, high standing well-being of your entire lineage. Beg your pardon, I keep putting the wrong cards down. The work that is going to come, the forward progression that comes from this week, that you will likely experience on a material level. I don't know, maybe through a job, like I said, through some kind of uplifting experience is to come from your material life that will give you that will be a sense of you getting closer to achieving bloodline abundance, and of clearing some kind of bloodline wound. Something likely material. The generational wealth, something black tax coded. You may also be that kind of breadwinner in your family or your bloodline. Thank you. Your bloodline thanks you. Your bloodline is truly grateful for you. Your ancestors are truly grateful for you. And even if you have family members who maybe have reacted from this pain, projected and hurt you in any time in your past, they truly, on a soul level, they love you. But that's not to say that's not to excuse the shit that they did. The point is that you are a very special person for your family. You are a very, very special nexus of your ancestral bloodline. Very special focal point. Lots to do for you. Lots to happen. You've got a lot. This is beneath the Page of Cups. And then to follow, you have the Fool, which I think is the perfect closing card and descriptor of what I had said initially, which is that there are quite a few fated events that are in line to happen that you can know for sure are ancestral. They're divine. Yes, ancestral. The Hierophant, especially the way it's presented in this deck, is my card of ancestors. It looks exactly like an ancestor, or like Isunya, like it's perfect, or like Itlozi, you know. Pay attention to that part of yourself and that part of your life. I'm feeling into highly likely ancestral communication, and also just look into how ancestors communicate in general, because yeah. Oh, it's Isunya. Yeah, this is very Isunya coded. Specifically the sense of how Isunya can make you cry or like just wash you over with intense feelings of emotion, possibly yearning. That may be something that comes up, just the frequency of yearning. If you come across maybe feelings of loneliness, remember and know without a doubt, undoubtedly, that you are never alone. You are never alone. Never in any moment, through any of your processes, through any lows or any heartbreaks, are you ever alone. Just want to lay the cards out one more time in the order that they came out and see if there's anything else. It's likely to be an enjoyable week for you work-wise, productivity-wise, regardless of what it is that you do. Yeah. I'm getting into that frequency of resilience again, of like, please be aware of pushing yourself too hard. You're a very strong person and you've done enough. So when you feel like resting and you feel like breaking down or whatever, please do it. You've been putting so much effort into like maintaining hope and maintaining truth and a sense of yourself and your essence and your inner child. Maybe, I mean, if you haven't already been doing inner child work, get into it, but this doesn't feel, it feels like you've been doing it, quite a lot of that, even if you haven't labeled it as that. I think I've said everything that I need to. If there's anything more that I give, it'll be a matter of my repeating myself. So a pretty enjoyable week ahead with its pains, but all for a purpose, all for a deeply spiritual purpose. Incredible upgrades, incredible familial realizations. Be open to that as well, having tough conversations with family. Yeah, it's tough, but be open to that possibly happening. Or if you feel the inner urge to be the one to do it, because you may come across some kind of something. Someone in your family may do some fuck shit and you may feel very compelled to say something to somebody who you're not used to standing up to an elder. Speak your piece. Speak your piece. Answer that compulsion. Don't be worried about being disrespectful. It's a random channeling. If you do find yourself in some kind of low or emotional upheaval or whatever, consider getting a bit creative with it, journaling, but like scrapbooking, and journaling in a scrapbook way. Go on a walk where you intentionally gear yourself to collect some flowers so that you can put it in your scrapbook and journal and be romantic and all that shit, you know. Yeah, creating, I think, may be very useful for you during this time. Writing in particular, writing. And that mediation energy is coming up again. So feel called to emphasize on that. You may be a mediator for some familial situation. Yeah. I think that's all. I'm going to leave it at that. I'd also like to, at this point, give respect to the Fool by kind of closing off with the fact that what's going to happen is going to happen. And you have to, surrender. And then beneath that, you have the Seven of Discs. You hold your discernment about you. Keep going with the grounding, whatever grounding exercises you've got going for yourself. Keep that up. Keep hopeful. Keep attuned. Keep doing your spiritual rituals. You are always surrounded by the divine light that you work to stay grounded to. You are always connected to it. Please know and understand that through the work that you do. Please know and understand. Please know. Know it. I think that's all that I will offer in this reading today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that it was helpful. I'm very grateful. I'd just like to thank everybody who comments and reaches out to me with feedback about these readings. It's very, very helpful. I'd like to remind everybody to please know that I'm open for critique. I am doing a very open model way of reading and doing things. So the feedback of whatever kind is very important to me. Obviously, so long as you resonate with my work. You know, if you're doing it just to be a hater, then. And I hope you have a wonderful week. It's going to be a wonderful week. Very upgradey, ascension-y coded, present, feeling kind of week. Expansive. Heart expansive. Please enjoy it as much as you can and enjoy your life. Thank you. I will see you in the next